Hello, I'm Dr. Carol Clark, and in this segment of You Don't Know What You Don't Know, I'm going to talk about doctoral programs, mostly for therapists. This is geared towards therapists, clinical social workers, mental health counselors, clinical people. And I'm talking from my own experience, and also I am the owner, director, lead instructor, president of the International Institute of Clinical Sexology, which offers a doctorate, a PhD, in clinical sexology. Now, when people are deciding about going into a doctoral program after they complete their master's degree in counseling, clinical social work, marriage and family therapy, they often say, you know what, I like school, or I want to keep going, I want to get a doctorate. I want to get that, those initials, I want to be called doctor. And it's great. That's wonderful. But you don't know what you don't know. So here's some things to consider when you're looking at a doctoral program. First, it's about money. Come on. We want to love what we do. I love what I do, but I also make money at what I do. And so when I'm making a decision, a business decision about spending money on something like a doctoral degree, what I did when I came out of my master's program, the first thing I did is I ran the numbers. And I was looking at psychology doctorates, PhD or a PsyD, it's called. Those are doctoral degrees in psychology. And I was looking at my age, which was almost 40 at the time, and student loans, how much was it going to cost me? How many years was it going to take me? So how many years would I be not fully at my peak in the workforce, because I'd be spending so much time earning the degree, doing the doctoral work? And then how many years did I have in front of me to earn money? And what kind of money might I expect to earn that would be above and beyond what I was going to earn as a licensed mental health counselor? Okay, so when I ran the numbers, it didn't work out. It did not work out at all. So let's think about that. The psychology degree, which is the only licensable PhD, doctoral degree. Okay, so it's the first thing to recognize. If you're looking at a doctoral degree in anything else in the counseling field, it's not going to be licensable. Licensable is what allows you to practice in your state. So I'm a licensed mental health counselor. I can practice mental health counseling in the state of Florida. And if I wanted to practice in other states, I could apply to those states for reciprocity and on and on. But I have a doctorate. So you call me Dr. Clark. I'm Carol Clark, PhD, but I'm practicing at the master's level. And that's fine. That's fine. Because you know what? When it comes to insurance, which a lot of people look at insurance billing, psychologists can bill maybe $5 more an hour because, and I'll talk about this insurance in another segment. But when it comes to contracting, having a contract with an insurance company, and that means you're going to get their clients that are in their plans, but then you're agreeing to a particular rate of pay. Psychologists, $5, maybe $10 more an hour. And what I charge privately is considerably more than what any insurance company pays a psychologist student. Okay, so a license in psychology will get you a certain cachet. It allows you to test. And so when you look at working as a psychologist, where are you going to work? What are you going to do? And a lot of testing, writing reports, that kind of thing, that's nothing that I ever wanted to do full time. The money is there. And if that's what you want to do and you love doing it, then definitely go for that psychology PhD. And then you'll get licensed with the psychology, the doctoral level, and you'll be able to do a lot of forensic work, a lot of testing, evaluations. You can work with children. So take a look at what those things will get you. Okay, let's put aside the psychology PhD. Let's look at all these other non-licensable PhDs or doctoral degrees that aren't even PhDs. Why are you getting it? So a doctorate in social work, a PhD in counseling and education. Okay, those are fine things if you really want to spend the time learning, if you're really enjoying the university lifestyle, if you have the money to keep paying for these courses. Then depending on the school you're going to, you'll probably get a good education. But will it monetize? And what I've found, and hey, you know, write to me, put comments under these videos, tell me your experiences. But what I've found over the last 30 years or more is that they don't monetize. The only thing that they will get you is the ability to teach in the school that offers those degrees. So if you want to be a full-time university faculty member in the program in which you get your PhD or doctorate of whatever, like a DSW's, doctorate of social work, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you will have to do in order to work there. All right, because my PhD in clinical sexology will not allow me to teach full-time in a doctoral program. Now, honestly, there's a lot of master's programs that it will not allow me to teach full-time there either. Okay, they want people who have gone to a program that was accredited. Now, my program in mental health counseling was accredited, was KCREP accredited. And so maybe there's a university out there that would hire me full-time as a faculty in their master's program. Definitely, I could probably get a job full-time in teaching undergrad. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I taught in the university as an adjunct, which means I taught a couple of courses, but I was certainly not full-time faculty. I was just teaching a couple of courses. I was a contracted provider. And so if you're interested in that, you will probably be able to work. What you really, to monetize a doctoral degree without teaching in the university would be to work in private practice, okay, or run an agency or run a school like I do. All right, those are the things that monetize. And so if you have a doctorate in, say, you know, counseling and education or a doctorate in social work, keep in mind the doctorate in social work, not to demean it in any way, shape, or form, but DSW, what do you think of when you hear DSW? Do you think doctorate in social work? You probably think about shoes, right? PhD, very recognizable. People see PhD, that's more recognizable, but does it monetize? So having a doctor in front of your name, again, how is that going to help you? You want to think about those things before you plunk down, you know, $40, $50, $60, $70,000 on a degree. Is it going to monetize? You're going to get that money back, and how soon will you get it back? So when you get your PhD in clinical sexology, now you're a sex doctor. That monetizes. When I say I'm a sex therapist, when I'm talking about sex, doing anything, and I have a doctor in front of my name, that gives me status. In the world of sex, that's what we need. And so anything I'm doing around sex, having that doctor in front of my name carries a lot of weight. And so I'll get a lot of clients that someone choosing between a sex therapist that doesn't have doctor in front of their name and a sex therapist that does, is going to go with the one with the doctor, and they'll pay more for it. Now, in other arenas, it carries more weight. If you do go to court, and I can go to court, and I have, for my book, I'm Dr. Carol Clark. When I'm marketing myself right now on YouTube, on whatever social media I'm using, I'm Dr. Carol Clark, and that carries some weight. So it's just something to think about when you're choosing a program, but be careful to think it through, because what you're investing in one of those other PhDs versus what you're investing in our school, which right now our tuition is under $20,000. I mean, that's less than a car. So, and it carries a huge amount of value. So now you know what you didn't know. Thank you.